Hello everyone, in this video I'll discuss PLSQL cursor. So let's start. A cursor is a pointer to a context area that stores the result set of a SQL statement. Now what is this context area? So when a SQL statement is processed, then Oracle creates a memory area that is known as context area, and the result set of the SQL statement is stored in this context area. A cursor acts just like a pointer to this context area and it fetches the records from the result set. Now cursor can be two types. One is implicit cursor, two is explicit cursors. In this video, we'll understand only the implicit cursor. In my upcoming video, we'll see the explicit cursor. So what is implicit cursor? The cursor which is created by Oracle automatically is known as implicit cursor, and this cursor is created by Oracle when any DML statement such as insert, update or delete is executed, or the select statement with one row is executed in PLSQL. And in implicit or explicit cursor, we can use different cursor attribute to know the state of the cursor, like if the cursor fetches any records or not, and if it fetches any records, then how many records it has fetched. The cursor attributes that we used are %found, %not found, %row count, and %isopen. And the last one, %isopen, is only used for explicit cursor. Now I'll take one example to understand the implicit cursor and different cursor attributes. In my code, I am using one update statement that will update the price of the different products in the product table for some particular category. And if you don't know the basic block structure of PLSQL and how to write the basic code within PLSQL, then you can watch my earlier videos. I have one PLSQL playlist. I'll put the link of the playlist in the description box. You can access the playlist and you can watch those videos. Now, as we know that implicit cursor is created automatically by Oracle whenever some DML statement or some select statement with one row is executed. Now this update is also an DML statement. So for this update statement, Oracle will also create the implicit cursor. And if we want to know the state of the implicit cursor, like if we want to track the cursor, then we have to use different cursor attributes like %found, %not found, or %row count. So first I want to know that this particular update statement will update any records or not. So for this I have to use %found or not found. I'll write if SQL not found. What is this SQL? This SQL is a reference to the implicit cursor that is referring this update statement, and it always refers the last SQL statement that is executed, and this not found will return true or false depending on the any records is updated or not. Like if any records is updated, then not found will return false, and if there are no records that are updated, then it will return true. So I'll write if SQL %not found, then I'll write dbms output dot put underscore line no records found or no records updated, because when there are no records to be updated, then this not found will true, and if some records are updated, then the SQL %found will return true. So I'll write else if SQL found, then like if any records are updated, then we'll find out the count of the records, like how many records are updated, and for that I have to use SQL %row count. Like like if 3 records are updated, then this not found will be false and this found will be true, and the sequence will go to the else if part, and it will fetch the row count, that will be 3, and we want to store that particular count, and I will declare one count variable like v count. So v count equal to SQL percent row count, and after that we'll print the number of count. So I'll write v count records have been updated. That's it, and after that I'll put one end if, and we have to declare this v count variable. So I'll declare it in the declare section, and the data type will be number. So this is how we can use not found, found, and row count attribute for the implicit cursor, and you can use any of the DML statement like insert or delete or any select statement with one record to check this working of the attribute. Now I'll run this. So you can see 2 records have been updated. We are getting this message because we have some valid category ID, and for this category ID some records are being updated, and that we are getting using this row count. But if we put some invalid category ID that is not available in the table, then obviously the records will not be updated, and this not found will be true and we'll get no records updated. So let's see. So you can see we are getting no records updated.